Hello, YouTube. YouTube? That's not what you're called. You're called YouTube. I mean, that's not your personal name, but as a collective grouping, you are YouTube. If I called you HuTube, it would make no sense. It sounds like some kind of online service for providing spectrums of colours. That's what a hue is, right? I don't know. We'll have to check the news and see if Hueys are also Lewis's. Shut up, scoundrel. You're making bad jokes already. It's time to get into the action. What a blistering intro. Shall we go and look at the fortress? Or should I, rather, because I don't have the fortress open? Ah, here we go. Here we go. The memories from last session flood back, even though it was only a day ago. So what are we doing here? We've got this moat. A mort. I wanted to call it the wrong thing. We've got a moat here, and we're trying to fill it with lava. But sadly, it doesn't seem like we have the proximity we need to keep the lava level up. I mean, it's fine. Once it comes down from the top level of the volcano, it fills up this corridor with 6s and 7s, nice. But just about here, it starts to flag. And by the time we get to the end of the filling corridor, well, it's all 2s and 1s. And by the time we're in the moat proper, it's mostly 1s, which of course can evaporate. We have seen the 1s reach up to here and about here, but it's not enough. I've always said that unless it connects up, the two ends of the moat flow connect up, it's just not going to work properly. However, we have had a suggestion in the Discord from Rando303, which I think has potential to work. Now, he has suggested a series of lock gates. Not lock L-O-C-H as in Loch Ness, but L-O-C-K as in a series of gates for raising and lowering the level of liquids, as you might see in a canal, if you were on a canal boat holiday in the UK. Or just on a canal, I suppose. Now, for this to work, I'm going to have to clear this corridor. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work, but I feel like if I stop the flow through this corridor, it's all going to go out to 1s and 2s in here and slowly evaporate. And once it's empty again, we can start establishing this lock system. The idea being that we have segments of this gated off. And as they fill up, we open them and then close the one next to it. And then, bit by bit, we fill up lots and lots of little blocks of it. And then eventually we can have it all pour out into the fortress moat and hopefully have high enough levels to work. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello, virtual spaceman. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I think you've been here before. If you haven't, I apologise for confusing you with someone else and conflating your name with somebody else. But it can't be helped. It can't be helped. My memory is not what you would call an iron grasp. An iron grasp? An iron grip? Vice-like. I don't know. It's a bad memory. Put it that way. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much. I will try maybe dig another channel. JC Experience says try a pump. You've been here before, Virtual Spaceman. I think there's a few people who've been here before. We all get a bit excited about having a volcano and think, yeah, magma moat. Well, lava moat 'cause it's on the surface, but yeah, hot fluids to kill our enemies. I like it. I like it. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work. You're suggesting that the lock system is going to need a separate system of channels, I see. But that's intriguing. That's intriguing. I suppose what we could do is use the lock system to get the levels up to a suitable area. I haven't tried pumps either, so I'm kind of nervous to try them. But if someone wants to hold my hand, as I've said for several episodes on the trot now, if someone wants to hold my hand and show me the way, I'm willing to give it a go. We'll see. But I'm thinking maybe we make a load of staged tunnels coming off of this one, boom, 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 connecting with the moat itself proper, with lava chambers to fill using this gate system, which I think is going to be simpler than pumps. And I think it will work. But we'll have to see what goes on there. Sorry for not engaging with all the weather chat in chat, but I feel like I should probably put my focus on this moat and try and get it working. Before we... Well, actually, not before we do. Let's go up here and look at the floodgate situation. Oh, they're all open, so we can't see them. If we flick all 3 switches one at a time down in the switch room, this will also give me a chance to remedy the fact that I haven't actually labelled any of them. Now, we know that this one over here, excuse me, hiccups and burps coming at the same time, ideal conditions for a stream, I'm sure we'll all agree. Do the pump system as you've never done it before, says the JC Experience. Well, the temptation is there. I mean, I'm always up for trying new and exotic things into a fortress, but so far this fortress, apart from the kind of lackluster, moat thing, is going pretty well, and we might be seeing this head for the same levels of longevity as CRYPTBEARDS 15. But of course, we don't have the psychological issues for the dwarves to deal with here, so maybe that could give us a chance to go even longer. Making a small reservoir for head pressure would also work with a magma-proof floodgate. Now, I'm not sure if you mean it as the way I'm interpreting it, Virtual Spaceman, but as I understand it, magma does not have a pressure system. So you don't have to depressurize it, and if you put pressure into the system, it doesn't necessarily raise the levels of fluid. This could have been changed, but this is the world I've been working in. This is what I've been told by chat, and so this is how I've understood things. If you understand it differently, do let me know. Water, of course, will flood like a motherfucker with the slightest bit of pressure, but apparently magma's a little bit more forgiving. A little bit more forgiving. We shall see. If you tunnel one level up from the current channel, you could plop some gates in from above. Rando, rando, rando. You and your crazy practical ideas. What is this? Some kind of competency contest? You trying to come out on top there? Well, it could work, though. It could work. Let me just have a quick look here. We're going to shut the flow off of lava anyway, because I want to. We're going to add a new task, and this is going to be our first one to pull. We're going to unpause the action, head up, and we're going to see which gate shuts, and then we'll find out where we're going. Ah, bollocks. I've just realised that we have widened this flow to try and get stuff through, and there is no second floodgate. Shit. If we can't put them in from above, then we are definitely fucked. Let's try it now. Build, floodgate, placement, hidden. No, not hidden. We're going to come down here and we're going to pop that little floodgate, let's use the mouse, in there. How's that? Blocked. Arse candles. Although I do believe I have a second floodgate that's further back, actually, don't I? So let's go down there and see. Is it F5? It is F5. Let's crack this one and see what happens. A pull lever. Boom. Let's go back up to the floodgates and take a look. Come on, someone pull the lever. Tell me where it goes. Pull the lever! That's my attempt at doing a sound effect from a Konami Metal Gear pachinko machine. It didn't work. It didn't work. It was supposed to evoke memories of Jim Sterling videos, but it didn't, obviously. Ah, okay, so that's our forge one. You know what? Let's head down to here. Let's put a label on this bad boy. How do we do notes? Capital N. Go, and on this one I am going to place a note. Cool. We're going to name the note magma. There we go. Forge fill gate. Magma forge gate. We'll call it GATE. Boom. There we go. And then what do? I say, how do I? Is that cool? Press enter. Enter. No. Escape. Cool. That worked, right? Let's click on it and find out. What does it say in the notes? Hang on a minute. You can just give the fucking thing a name. Why am I buggering around with notes? Shift N. Well done, scoundrel. Pressing the wrong buttons all the time. Control N. There we go. Magma Forge Gate. Look at that. Magma Forge Gate. Bloody hell. Okay, and then we will have, you know what, that one's kind of redundant now because we've got the double gate situation set up, so we'll leave that. This one is obviously going to be the main volcano flow, but we'll pull it just to be sure, just to be certain. We don't want to leave ourselves open to silliness, do we now? Let's go down one. It should close up somewhere down. There we go! Now look, these tunnels should drain, and we should start seeing... Oh, yeah, over here's draining. I wasn't expecting this one to drain so much. Oh, it's already closed. Duh, of course it's draining. Well done, scoundrel. Well done, scoundrel. How tall is the volcano stack? Actually, let me just catch up with chat. I'm looking at the latest comment. I need to go back a bit. If you tunnel one level up, covered that one. So ideally, you will do this filling thing in a new tap. Shutting off the tap will make everything you have done now dry out very slowly. That's kind of what I was thinking. That was my sort of... that was what I was thinking would be needed to be done. So we'll see what happens. The downward spirals are hard to deal with in recent versions. Well, 4.4.11 or 4.4.10, sorry, that I was using for CRYPTBEARDS 15 is definitely a nightmare scenario for the downward spirals because people just get upset. A giant cave toad has reverted to a wild state. Oh my, maybe we should train it. We'll see. How tall is the volcano stack? Well, let's find out. That's an easily answered question, Virtual Spaceman. Let's see. So we're on the level that's tapped. Actually, we're not. We're above. This is the level that's tapped. So let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh shit, we've gone the wrong way. Okay, back to the top. I should have stopped at the previous one. Okay, this time, so we've got to remember this is the one. This is the one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's a 9 high stack all the way down. Unpause so we can see this happening. Hopefully, I'm thinking we've got a large surface area here that it can all sort of like spill out at. It might evaporate quicker than we think. It might. Of course, it also might not. There is that. There is that. Let's get some nice magma-safe floodgates on the go. Q, FLOOD. We want rock floodgates, and I would like to order... Geez, we're going to want a few for this. Let's see what 40 does for us. And then we'll go to the construct rock floodgate option, press D for details, and we want to make them out of gabbro. Why, you say? Well, 2 reasons. 1, we have a lot of it, and 2, it's magma safe, which is going to be very useful in this particular scenario. Okay, so I'm not seeing a lot of evaporation here, so for now we'll let this go. I mean, we may need to do triple gates around the actual moat itself just to keep the sort of area full enough. And we could already start whacking some in, but then again, maybe not. Maybe we'll wait for a bit more drainage. To be honest, look at this. The 7s and 6s, the 5s are moving... Oh no, they're not moving further back, are they? It seems like the lava is actually flowing this way at a deeper depth. What in the name of Sam Hill is going on here? And I mean, and to be fair, I don't even know who fuck Sam Hill is. Could be anybody. Could be anybody. Ooh, the giant cave toad has reverted to a wild state. Okay, that's good. That's nice. Okay, we haven't quite built this platform around the edge of the old opening gateway, but we're good. I might have some... Let's check to see if there are some suspended jobs. Okay. Unsuspend, please. What have we got down here? Construct building, floor. Yeah, tons of it. Keep going down. Keep going down. There we go. Don't you suspend this. You keep going. I don't want to hear about any suspenders, no matter how exciting they may be in a sort of erotic fashion. What a joke. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. Right, we want to get this built, and then the idea is to put, of course, a fortification around the outside, which will be a nice opportunity for people to twang arrows down at our opponents. Also, this slight overhang you may have noticed over the magma moat, I'm hoping will prevent climbers, but we will see. Hopefully no one can jump the lava and then climb up. But, you know, maybe they can, who knows. I mean, honestly, most of the things that are attacking us right now are undead owls and eagles, which of course can fly, making walls and a moat utterly redundant, completely pointless. But then again, I mean, we tried at least. We tried. And again, I'm thinking maybe we can put a nice little roof around this bad boy, yeah? That should be nice, shouldn't it? We'll get a wall around the outside and then bung a roof on the top. That should work lovely. It should work just fine. Our frame rate, of course, is looking absolutely abominable, but hopefully once the flow of volcanic fluids has slowed somewhat, we should be okay. That is not going back quickly, is it? We are... I don't know, the 2s and 1s are crawling back along the pipe. 4s and 3s, 5s and 6s, 6s and 7s. Yeesh. Yeesh, this may take a while, actually. This may take a while. Good goddamn. Oh, yeah, the water. Hey, we've got water again. Let's build a well again. even though every time it gets to winter, we're going to end up with it completely freezing over. Pigtail ropes. Not a gabbro mechanism, thank you very much. I'm saving those for magma safe. There we go. We're going to have a well on the surface again. Hopefully they'll prefer that to the one I've set in the caverns, because the one in the caverns is completely unguarded and going to cause us all sorts of troubles if we keep going down there. No doubt we'll be torn apart by forgotten beasts. Oh, please no forgotten beasts until my military's a bit better. When my traps are better, in fact. That would be good, because I was making some giant axe blades, wasn't I? Let's head down. Let's head down into the mines. This, of course, is the mine shaft. We've got some nice cage traps protecting us already, but I want to get deeper down into my cavern baffle here. Now, I don't like the fact that these cage traps are taking so long. Can I prioritise these lads? Needs mechanics. Ah, we may only have one person with mechanics enabled now. I may have been foolish. Yes, if we look over here to Dwarf Therapist, this will show us In mechanics, we're sorting by squad here, so there's no one in the Oily Truths who has mechanics. The Racks of Crystal has someone, but they're going to be busy training, so we don't want to use those. And here we have a load of people for whom I disabled mechanics. Well, that was idiotic. Let's re-enable that, commit, and let them get back into doing it, because the more people we have with low-level mechanics, the quicker they'll pick up the job and get it cracking. Apparently, it doesn't matter how good they are, it just matters that they do it. There we go, over to Dwarf Fortress. It's a speed thing, not a quality thing. This is not enough wrench monkeys. Need more nuts. Oh, okay, well, maybe I do need to bung more wrench monkeys in. But we'll let it run for a second, see what happens. Oh, look, the frame rate's gone up by about 5 frames a second. Whoa, look at those frames. You can fit so many frames in this bad boy. Slapping top of the Dwarf Fortress. Look, I did a verbal meme. You all know the visual meme. You all know it. It's been knocking around for quite a while now, but I just put that extra auditory spice on it. Lovely. Shall I see if we can build this fortification around the side? I have a feeling it might not work due to being built on top of a floor, but let's give it a go. Build, construction, fortification, capital F. Lovely. So, do I need to build it? Oh, look! F, there we go. So let's make it like this. Okay, I'm not going to use the box placement. Apparently I just need to place it on the outside. So we've got some mad overhang on this bad boy. Okay, so that goes in there, and we're going to make it out of blocks. I've got blocks somewhere. Daysite blocks, they'll do. We've got 31 of them. It's not really enough, but we'll build it up over time. Let's have another fortification. F. I really don't think this is the likely position, the likely direction of attack, is it? Plus, they've got a mountain they could stand on, so if they've got enough range on their old ranged weapons, they can just ping them over the top of the wall. Ah, fuck it. We'll do it this way round. We'll do it this way round because I've started this way round. This can go here. Bonk. More Daysite blocks, please. Lovely. Just enough to build it. Good. More wall. How much can I fit in? I don't think we can do a full stretch of Daysite, but we'll give it a crack. Placement. Oh, maybe we can. I say. We're doing pretty well with the Daysite. I like it. Capital F again. More fortifications, please. Take it all the way up to the corner. Boom. Yeah, we only had one left. So we need 4 more blocks. Do we have any other stone blocks that I can use? Copper bars, bismuth bronze bars, bars. No. No. We're going to have to wait for them to make more Daysite blocks. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm probably putting out too many orders now anyway and just keeping my dwarves too busy to cope. Can we put another well over that second hole just for coverage? BL surrounded by empty space. Yeah, that's fine. Here. Oh, hang on. Duh. Go down the floor. There we go. Last Daysite block. A willow bucket and a pigtail rope with a granite mechanism. Oh yes, we're a triple well fort here. Our ill... Oh, speaking of ill and dying, let's go to the hospital and check out old Lanicerus. Is she recovering yet? Oh, Lanicerus. Oh, no. She's popped her clogs without me even knowing. She's starved to death. Died of a thirst. Truly awful. Truly not what we hoped for. Still, at least we've brought our memorials and we can dump her corpse. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. D. There we go. We can dump her corpse in the volcano. Hopefully. It's a perfect opportunity now to get another JMQ memorial. Okay. Let's type in slab. Oh, okay, we have to do it directly in the workshop. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go to one of these. Bosh. There we go. Add a new task. Engrave memorial slab. Alt S. Okay. So, oh. I didn't realise so many people had died. Huh. Okay. Cole gets a slab. Vabok gets a slab. Lanicerus gets a slab. And Aerith is fine. He's already got a slab. He gives no shits about slabs. Cool. Well, hopefully they'll get dug up quickly, with or at least engraved quickly by one of our exciting carvers. But we'll see what happens, because I want to get those placed as quick as possible. You coming up there? Anyone coming up now? Can I put a priority on that? Do task now! That's what we want to do. Get that shit done. Come on, crafts dwarves. We don't want to get haunted by our ex-chief medical dwarf. Speaking of which, we need to put someone else in that position. I wonder if Lanicerus will want to claim them as well, but we'll see. Here's our chief medical dwarf. Rando has no relevant skills. Obok has no relevant skills. Nobody has any relevant skills. Okay. I could have sworn that we actually had someone in the fortress who had relevant skills. Maybe I'm wrong? Maybe... Oh, hello, what's that? Oh, that was leave vacant. Okay, one of the people who died must have been the person who had managerial skills. Although it's not... Oh, yeah, no, the chief medical dwarf. Hello, this lad's popular with the dogs, isn't he? Fucking hell. No one's going to attack him. Who is this? Is this actually been... Well, this hasn't actually been offered to anyone as a study. Man, I think we could cheekily get some frames back just by killing a few of these puppies. That is a lot of puppies. And you know how nice puppy fur cloaks are. I mean, Cruella de Vil wouldn't have gone quite so bonkers if they weren't so lovely. Sorry, about trying to whistle the music from 101 Dalmatians, excuse me, over the top of the Dwarf Fortress music is just not going to work. It's going to sound terrible. Utterly shit. Right, what have we got here? They're making spiked iron balls. Presumably, I have yet to see any appearing. We're running out of ores super fast. Sure, we've got silver bars, lead bars, and iron bars galore, but realistically speaking, that's a limited supply. We are going to have to actually create a proper mine soon. What was I going to use this room for? There was going to be something stored in here. Oh well. Have I built a boa yet? Is that a boa? It is. Okay, we've got to... In fact, let's not add the task from here. Let's go through. I know we've got a legendary boa, so if I type in ammo, encrust ammo. I don't think so. That sounds awfully extravagant. I think we'll just let that one slide. Bolts. I want to make bolts. So, I would like you to forge... silver or iron. I think we've got more iron, but silver's kind of cool. Kind of a cool material. We also want wooden bolts for practice and iron bolts for actual shoots. Let's do it. Let's make some iron bolts. I would like... It's sets of 25 for each one I make, isn't it? So let's... How many have we got? I want 2 for each dwarf in my crossbow military, which I haven't set training yet, have I? I've got to sort that out. So we've got 5 lads in there, I think. So 2 stacks of ammo for each of them is 10 stacks of ammo. Easy peasy. Let's double that. We'll make 20 stacks of ammo. Just so we've got some stuff knocking around. We'll also add wooden bolts for practice. Make wooden bolts. Plonk. Let's have... Sure, 40 of those, why not? And that should do us nicely. Now, up to where the actual thingy is. This is going to be their barracks. Have we actually dedicated that as a barracks? Yes, we have. And we've dedicated it to the oily truths, which is wrong. We want the racks of crystal to sleep in here. And train? Sure, we'll put that in for now, but we'll see how that works out with this set of targets. So look, we've got the retrieval thing done here. I'm going to build a... Oh, I was going to build a stockpile, but unfortunately the save has come along and decided to pause everything for me. Ah, spring. I thought spring arrived a little earlier, because the water defrosted a little while ago, didn't it? Hopefully, once we've got a roof over the main fortress on the surface, that'll stop it from freezing, and excuse my stretching, and then we won't have to worry about the ice being an issue. We won't have to worry about it at all. And maybe we can open it up a bit, take some of that floor off of the pools, and get some fishing going on. Maybe grab a few fish from what the dwarves refer to as the Western Swamp, even though I would describe it more as a pond or puddle. Alright, needs masonry. Oh yes, I needed to put a second mason in, didn't I? Here's a mason himself, wandering off with a bit of rock from the area. You couldn't just stop for a second and do that? No, of course he couldn't. Of course he couldn't. Let's go and look at Dwarf Therapist. I'm going to pause the game, head over to the old therapist, and see what we've got in terms of masons. I think I put up a secondary mason, didn't I? Excuse me, hiccups. No, we've got one person who's damn good at it, but obviously worked off his feet because he's got so much to do. But really, we need to start getting some more people trained up, because let's face it, dwarves aren't totally immortal, and they do die. Why is he a dabbling miner? He does not need to be mining. That is unnecessary. No, 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 sir. Stop that. Let's have a little look. Sort by total skill levels and find a real scrub tier nobody to stick in to get levelling up. As we did with all of our armour smithing and metal smithing jobs. They've got to go up. Well, Fuzzy Logic is, I believe, Chief Hauler, so we can't give him this kind of work. Let's look at the next down. Kosoth. Currently worshipping Kosoth Onamzaneg. Ooh. Oh, that's them. They're worshipping themselves. No, they're worshipping some undisclosed god. Why aren't you telling me what it is? These lads? What's Nuka Citrus up to? Yeah, he's praying to Almosh, the direction of luster. But this one, Kosoth's being a bit secretive. Doesn't matter. You can put your prayer mat down. You're heading off to the masons' workshops and you're going to start working. How about Ola as well? Let's make 2 new apprentice masons commit. That should take some of the stress off of our main mason. If I minimise this and head back to Dwarf Fortress, we'll go down to the floor and... shit. Let me just have a quick reference as to who was our good guy. Our best mason was... Sort by Nothing Mason. Sorry, I've gone back to Dwarf Therapist without you. It was Obok Asrurnish. Okay, Obok Asrurnish. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mason's workshop. I'm going to go to its profile and I'm going to say this lad is the only one who can use it. Boom. He's got his own workshop. Boom. Also, while we're thinking about that, while the game is paused, let's quickly pop over back to Therapist. Sorry to back and forth you all the time. Let's have a look in here, and I want to find a good stonecrafter, so only our good stonecrafter ends up using that thing for making the memorial slabs. Bionic 86 is the lad. A namey, no less. Oh my. A namey, you say? So that should be fairly easy to locate. Bionic 86. I'll bring you back to the fortress quickly. And this workshop... Oh, blimey, we've only got 1 engraving left. I better hurry up. Workshop profile. And there's Obok. No, sorry, not Obok. We want Bionic 86, don't we? This lad. There we go. He's the only person who can use this workshop. And that's the only place we'll make our lovely little memorial slabs. While we can. There's 2 left to be made, but it'll be good. Mason. Correct. I believe. I don't understand, to be honest. Right, okay. We have this spare storeroom dug out, and I don't really know what it's for, so maybe we could start thinking about the more advanced ways of doing stockpiles. I really need to start making a seed stockpile, actually, don't I? Let's... This is the food floor. That's not the food floor. The food floor is F5. There we go, we found it. Maybe I should make a seed stockpile down here, seeing as I have made all my other food stockpiles and we have yet to make a farm. We're not growing our own food, which is a problem. We're not self-sustaining, but we are digging up... We are, sorry, trading lots of food, so there is that. Mason? That kind of mason. Maybe. Seed stockpile. Screw it. Okay, we'll do it. And we're going to do it off the back here of the solid food stockpile. That is the stockpile this is, isn't it? Food. I can't be able to check. Let's just build a second huge stockpile in here. Oh, hello. We're near the edge of the map. Okay, let's pull it in a bit. It doesn't need to be as big as the food stockpile. And we'll put just seeds in there. So at least they're segregated and we've got somewhere to do them. I might even put a millstone / press. Let's do it. Build. I think we've got the equipment for it. Millstone, machine components, furnace, workshop, well, bridge, statue, weapon rack, container. Okay, maybe it's a workshop. Screw press. Yeah, we can make that, can't we? Make a screw press. Pop it there, in with the kitchen. We'll make it out of a Nice mechanism. Oh, we need 2. It can also have an Allanite mechanism. Why not? Allan! What else have we got? We've got a millstone. There we go, a millstone. And a quern. Are they not the same thing? There goes the millstone, granite millstone, Allanite mechanism. Lovely. And then in this corner up here, we'll also put a quern, because, frankly, I don't know what one is. There we go. We've got a granite quern. Lovely. Let's pop it in. Good. So we now have all the facilities for crushing and grinding grains, nuts and seeds, so we can get oils and pastes, which is beautiful. How good is our cook now? Can I up from simple meals? Sigurd. Let me have a quick look in Dwarf Therapist for old Sigurd. I'll be back with you in a minute. Oh, he's not our best lad. We've got Tosid, Zan, and Moldath, all better than Sigan. Why is he doing cooking? Scrolling down, I'm not seeing him. He hasn't even got the fucking... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What's this guy called? Sigan. This is a kitchen, isn't it? It is a kitchen. Sigan Boltedinks. Okay. I'm going to go over to a therapist here. You come with me. Come on, lads. Come on, let's go over here. And I'm going to type in S-I-G... Sigan. There he is. We've got 3 Sigans in the fortress. None of them have cooking. Cooking. So why the hell are any of you cooking? Sigan Logem Kubuk. I'm just going to quickly go into the fortress and take a peek at that guy. Sigan Alalathikot. Okay. Sigan... It's this lad. There's a child. Oh, he's not actually cooking. He's just playing. He's just playing around. Stop panicking, everybody. Why do you always panic so quickly? It's unbelievable the level of panic and fear that spreads through this chat like wildfire. What's this lad up to? Cook. We've got a level 8 cook and some 2s and 1s coming up behind them. So I think we could move up to intermediary level meals, right? Does that sound cool? I think it does. Let's go to the fortress again. We're going to go to the order. We're going to go down to where it says prepare easy meal. We're going to remove that. We're going to add MEAO. There we go. And we're going to prepare fine meals. Lovely. And we're going to make that perpetual order, of course, just so we end up with some lovely stuff. Lovely. Okay, here we go. Rando's got some information. Millstones are faster, but require external power. No idea how that works. Okay. Quern is hand-powered, so slower. Okay. Intriguing. Well, hopefully it'll get built up nicely and we'll all be happy pants Larry lads. I don't know what that means. Ignore me. Let's go down here. Doesn't seem like the magma is even receding, does it? It's very slowly heading down this tunnel. Let's go up to the surface and see how many... have we actually emptied any squares? Oh, shit. We haven't even emptied these ones up here. Mind you, look at that. We've got a few empty ones on the magma furnaces. Maybe I need to just drain off that top bit using that. Yeah, let's do it. We'll go to the switch room. And if I remember rightly, it was... this mad lad, right? Added you task, pull. There we go. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. And we'll soon find out. Let's watch at this floor. Boop, boop. I want this one to close, so open rather, just to allow this stuff to flow faster away. God damn, this stuff goes slowly, doesn't it? Super slowly. The dwarves have suspended the construction of a well. Need dacite blocks. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, excuse me, that felt like my phone vibrating. Did I just get a message? Give me a moment to take a peek. Oh, I didn't get a message, but I do have the nice little knowledge of seeing my phone say, you're offline, which is clearly bollocks, because people are responding in chat periodically. Well, then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm imagining these chatters. Oh my god. My psyche is collapsing in on itself. Oh, hang on a minute, they're not going down the stairs. Why is the lava not going down there? Oh, it's reached all 1s and 2s, okay. Maybe it's not deep enough to flow, maybe it'll evaporate. Hello.
Hello. Just a reminder to let your mum know what you want to do about dinner.
I don't want to go anywhere. Oh, alright. Okay, sorry. Just, there was a barbecue on offer at my parents', and I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit still in this heat. Could dig channel out a side bit with a floodgate, then drain the moat feeding tunnel into that to empty the tube faster. Actually, that's not a crazy idea, Rando. Although do bear in mind, you are the chief miner, so if anyone gets vaporized doing this stuff, it's going to be you. So be careful. Does magma evaporate always at 1 deep? Or, if it's covered over, does it not evaporate? I don't know if that's the case or not, but we'll see. How are these eagle bones still... Oh no, they never got covered by the magma. That's fine, that's fine. So can we pop a floor over it? I mean, because if I want to dig an offshoot tunnel, it's going to have to be from here, round here, off the side, which is... not ideal, really, is it? Not ideal. Although I suppose we could dig down elsewhere to build these side tunnels. Hang on, why have we got whoa, miasma? Pause. We need to hunt down the miasma source now. It's filling up the stairwells. Okay. Somebody died. Fair enough. Let's just hover around here, see if the mouse tip gives me any... Oh, hello, what was that? Up, down, stair. Cool. Let's go up again. I said up. Anything in here? Up, downstairs. Cool. And up again. Rotten eagle corpse. A mangled rotten eagle corpse. Somebody dump this bastard. Please. Please. Lanicerus isn't still in the hospital, is she? Oh, please don't let her be in the hospital. I can't... All my hotkeys are messed up. I don't know where I'm going. Again, no... She's been picked up as a task, so she'll get dumped into the volcano, as she should, but not quick enough. What is it about these eagle corpse... Oh, hello! Lanicerus is on the move. Who got her? Who got her? Let's follow her. Oh, here we go. We could... This is... Are we ready to witness the funereal rites of Lanicerus? Here we go. This should result in her being taken up to the volcano and then dumped in. Hopefully with a little bit of ceremony. A little bit of pomp and circumstance, but we'll see. Come on. Come on, crazy funeral hauler. You can do this shit. You can do it. Hey, where have they gone? Oh, there they are, right behind the guy with the wheelbarrow. Fair enough. Oh, we still haven't put floor in all the way round, have we? Damn it. Yes, miasma in the entrance tunnel has traditionally been somewhat of an issue for our fortress, but there you go. Oh, look, she's taken her baby with her for the burial rite. That's nice. That's nice. Now remember, you want to throw the bigger one into the magma, because you throw the little one into the magma, there's going to be issues. Everybody's carrying babies. Can I stop my dwarves being quite so sexy with each other? Can I geld them? Oh look, there's another body there. I forgot about that corpse, just sitting there, waiting to be dumped. Come on, get Lanicerus down there. This is it. This is the way it's done. Ah, oh, beautiful, beautiful funereal rites. What are you playing at? God damn it! Ah, shit. Oh, an elven caravan. Boo! Maybe they'll be carrying some chimps and rattlesnakes, though. We'll see. Now, back to the business in hand, the burial rites of Lanicerus. You know what? I think what we do is we need to add some appropriate music to this. This is how we need to have things sounding. Let's put a little bit of sad, dead people music, or, you know, memorial music. Here we go. We'll watch her get dumped. There she is. We've caught the moment. We've found it just before she plunges in. Just before she plops and sizzles, as is the right way for dwarves to go. Wait, no! She's already plopped and sizzled. Look. Is she? She's in the magma! She is yet to immolate! Let's follow. Let's click and follow. Here we go. Okay. For some reason, the game has quick snapped us to the toad reverting to a wild state. That's cool, but we didn't... What happened there? Did you see that? The thing moved? The thing moved? She went into the lava and then suddenly we had this sort of boom, 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 travelling that way thing? Very odd. Thank you for the salute there, Mr. Clubfoot. That is an appropriate level of respect for a dwarf being cast into the volcano in their last rites. Well done, well done. F in the chat for poor old Lanicerus. F in the chat. Hello, Clay Cree, how you doing? You haven't missed the first hour. Oh, actually, looking at that, you have. I've been live for 54 minutes, but only recording for 39. Those of you watching in YouTube land, thank you very much for doing so. Hopefully you enjoyed the rather low-key funeral of Lanicerus, and maybe you'll join us the next time. See you later. Bye!